Hi folks, today I have a video from Four Corner Fists in the Air. Now this video is from 4 months ago, and it's of him and another auditor interfering on a traffic stop, with a surprising consequence at the end. However, before we start today's video, as always, a big thank you to all of my current and new channel members and subscribers. Without your guys' continuous support, I couldn't keep the channel going, so I want to thank all of you from the bottom of my heart. And if you're new to the channel, please subscribe to the page, leave a like and a comment because it really helps me with the algorithm, and if you can, please consider becoming a member. With all that being said, let's enjoy today's video.
I don't mind if you guys film, but can you guys come across the street for me, please?
Can you go somewhere else?
Hey, sir, I don't mind if you
Go
film,
somewhere else.
but right now, can you go across the
Can you
street
hear
for me,
me?
please?
Can you hear me?
He's an asshole.
Can you hear me? Can you go somewhere else?
Sir,
Before we go any further in this video, there's some context that I need to fill in. Now, this gentleman in the red truck did make threats towards a law office across the street from the parking lot that he's in, where he threatened to harm staff and to run his truck into the building. It's also to be noted that this gentleman has a history of mental health issues and a traumatic brain injury, which causes his words to slur. It was also reported in the call to police that the gentleman in the red truck had made threats that he had a weapon with him. Now, with this context being filled in, the officer is being very polite and asking them to just go across the street to help de-escalate the situation, not only to keep themselves safe, but the auditors and the gentleman in the car.
I need you at least across the street while
You get your name and badge number?
okay?
Name and badge number?
Young
I'm not being
R924.
quiet. Can you
Young?
just go across the street for me?
9204.
Are you are in
924.
924. Appreciate it. Thank you.
Sir, I need you to go across the street for me. For my safety, I need you to go across the street while I talk to this gentleman. He does not want to be filmed.
No, there's no privacy in public, right?
What's that?
There's no privacy in public?
No.
Yeah. You can just let her know. Just let we're not doing nothing wrong. You know, if they're going to say want privacy, they can need to create their own privacy, you know?
It's not about the fact that you're recording or there's no privacy in public. She understands that this is a tense situation. She's trying to calmly de-escalate it. But you and your little friend there decide to interfere. She said you guys can keep filming. Just go across the street. And what does your friend do? The childish act of shushing her. That can be charged as interference, which I'll go over later on in this video.
I'm a young one.
Yeah.
That's me.
Yeah, man.
You guys having fun today?
I'm enjoying the day.
Enjoying
Enjoying
the
the
day?
day, yeah. Yeah.
You guys live right now?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You too?
I don't know.
You don't know.
Yeah.
Sir, I'm going to need you to go across
Do
the
you
street.
want me to get out?
No, just stay in your car. It's okay.
Can I get
Sir,
out?
I'm going to need you to go across the street. You are interfering with my investigation.
Can you hear me?
It's got to be a physical act, man.
Shenanigans.
No.
Shenanigans.
No.
And we're calling shenanigans here, folks, because Farmington, New Mexico, where this takes place, they have a ordinance regarding resisting and obstructing an officer, which mirrors New Mexico state law, which sets under Farmington statute, section 18-7-2, resisting or obstructing an officer. Resisting or obstructing an officer consists of the following: knowingly obstructing, resisting, or opposing any law enforcement officer or any other duly authorized person serving or attempting to serve or execute any process or rule or any order of any court in this state or any other judicial writ or process. And seeing how they are constantly causing this gentleman to take focus to them and becoming hostile and more aggressive, and refusing to cooperate with these officers while they try to de-escalate the situation is akin to obstructing and resisting and interfering with their investigation, because they have to take their focus off of this gentleman who they know has a weapon and could be violent and hostile to them and any other person, to deal with their shenanigans.
I need you to go across the street.
Stepping away from us, please.
What's your name, Ashley?
It's Officer Boyd 911.
Officer Boyd.
All right, ready?
How would you guys hassle me with wrecking, courtyard across the city?
You want to let them know what Brandsburg versus Hayes is?
What call you guys on, or what calls have you guys been on today?
So
that?
we need to tell you about some case law.
Get ready, everybody. He's about to do something stupid.
It's called Brandsburg v. Hayes. It's a Supreme Court case that basically says that the press has the right to be wherever the public's allowed. And so right now we're on a public sidewalk, which is a traditional public forum, and we're gonna exercise our right here.
Whoa, you really need to reread Brandsburg v. Hayes, because that's not what it's about. It was essentially about that the press are obligated to attend to grand jury subpoenas, and they are obligated to testify about any criminal acts that they witness, and it does not give them blanket immunity. While the established rights to film in public, or wherever the public may be, does somewhat fall under Brandsburg v. Hayes, it's not the real reason of the case. Also, that case did establish that time, place, and manner restrictions could be placed on journalists on where they can film. And just because they film in a public place does not mean they have the right to. In this case, with them interfering and obstructing this volatile situation that these officers are trying to de-escalate, they have no argument.
We're invoking our First Amendment rights here.
You know the 5 freedoms under the First Amendment?
5 freedoms?
Yeah.
You're gonna quiz me right now, man?
Heck, we can, you know, you don't know that we can teach. We can teach each other.
I'll take a crack at it.
Yeah.
Freedom of speech, obviously.
There you go. Hold on.
Freedom of religion. Assembly, petition.
What are we doing? What are we doing?
And the last one.
What are we doing right here?
Educate me on the last one I'm missing,
There
man.
you go. Press.
Press.
Yeah.
Freedom of press. Yeah.
Freedom of speech, freedom of religion, freedom of press, freedom to assemble, and freedom to petition, right?
Took a crack at it and I lost it.
Oh, yeah, you did good. You did good, you know.
Yeah.
You did good. You know, so if you understand that, you know, you would understand what we're doing here. You
Yeah.
know? A lot of the officers here, terrible. It starts with the chief head.
I'd buy that for $1.
The chief head doesn't even know it. Any of them. Yeah. So you know, it's good that you know you did good on it. You did good. You got 4 of them out of 5. Most of them can't even do it. Maybe just 1, and a lot of them don't even know it here in Farmington. You know, so like you know, like you said, they can create their own privacy there, but we have a right to film in public. It's just, you know, so these are our rights under the First Amendment, and these are supreme law of the land. Angel, welcome in. So I'm glad you just come over here to have a, you know, a civil conversation with us. You know, this is.
Yeah. I'll try to remember the next one next time.
There you go.
Freedom of press.
Press,
That's the one I missed, right?
Yeah, you know.
Yeah.
Raps.
There you go,
Religion,
raps.
assembly, petition, press, speech. Those are the 5.
Yeah, so yeah,
I think I got them all. Oh,
yeah. See, right now,
Now, I'm not a grammar teacher, and, well, I just have to wonder, would one of those P's be a silent P? And with your acronym RAPS, wouldn't it be either 2 R's or 2 P's? I mean, I know we have 2 dumbasses here filming, but your acronym just seems flawed, because it could be either redress and religion or press and petition. I would have found something a little more simpler and easier to remember.
On your part, you're making yourself look good for the Farmington Police Department. But, you know, like I said, there's many officers that been in this police department that are older than you, that been here longer. Their attitudes, terrible. No transparency, no accountability. And
Hey,
starting with
turn that motherfucking
Chief.
thing around. Turn them. I'm gonna beat his fucking ass. Look.
Thank you.
pussy. Hey, loser.
That's called freedom of speech there.
For the sake of keeping my channel from getting a community guideline strike or getting demonetized, I had to cut out some of that. It's a small amount, but he uses some language which would put me at risk of either demonetization or a community guideline strike. But clearly, he's agitated more that the frauditors are filming him. And they won't do the simple thing of just going across the street to let the cops de-escalate the situation.
So,
He does sound kind of drunk, doesn't he?
I know. Sounds like he's on the drugs. Probably. It does seem like he's. I don't know. It just seems like it, right?
You have to be drunk to do something that you'll
Yeah.
push a cop like that.
Yeah. You open the.
Just come here. Shut your stupid ass up.
Like I said earlier, this gentleman did suffer a traumatic brain injury which caused him to have a slurred speech. Now, if they want to assume that he is intoxicated or under the influence of something, that's on them. But clearly, it's not that he is under the influence that's making him more aggressive and agitated. It's the fact that these frauditors will not leave him alone to talk to the cops. They are putting the cameras right at him. They can see that it's aggravating him. It's agitating him. But yet they keep doing it. This isn't about the press. This isn't about journalism. Because clearly, one could be across the street, and one could be nearby, picking up the audio with how they're set up. But no, this is all about getting...
He opened the door on the top, like you said. West Side Accountability, welcome in. You guys get West Side Accountability's link in the light? Might not so public. Come in.
do you think that we could, I understand, do you think that we could just get by until tomorrow and go home and grab, and try to figure this out tomorrow? Or not give you your case number for today?
Happy girl.
That way you have your case number.
Happy 1977 girl.
What is that
She's
gonna
doing EJ74.
What is that gonna
That
do?
you're not getting
He's the only reason.
Does sound a little intoxicated.
Oh, blow it out your ass.
This guy, could you?
He totally sounds like he's slurring his words.
Yeah. External affairs.
You know, okay. See, that's so big of a my mom had 5 of these. Guess what happened? You know how much one of these? I think
She tried intimidating you too, right?
30.
She tried intimidating you.
She paid
With a
for it.
female officer.
And this
She did.
is a really famous weaver, I think Chicago.
Shenanigans.
Na 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 na.
Shenanigans.
Na 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 na.
And we're calling shenanigans yet again. Because at what point did she try to intimidate these two idiots? When she politely and calmly asked them to film across the street? Or was it the second time when she did it with a little bit more of authority because they were clearly agitating this gentleman and, well, she was trying to protect them from him or him from them or even her and her partner? If you are so delicate and fragile that somebody asking you to do something is intimidation, maybe you should get
She's been 5 foot. Look at this big old fucker. And guess who? Oh, he gave Mulder Meredith fucking Walters. And Meredith Walters, she's got the house up by
All that news.
And,
You guys get Angels link to the light? 519 Media? Moderators?
$77,000. Look at that mother. I'm talking to her, I'm talking to this kid. Oh yeah, well the economy's so bad, we can't sell it. Uncle, you're talking to the wrong people. My mom had fucking
I think they called another one.
Another one on the way. You see another one?
Okay.
How's it going?
Can we give them a little bit of space so they can do what they need to do?
I gave him a little just a minute ago.
Can we give them a little bit more? I'm fine with us talking about what's going on, but this is something we just need a little bit of space on.
Okay.
You don't want us to hear or see anything? Is that what's going on?
No, I mean, if we could just take a few steps back, that's fine with me.
Okay. Yeah, you
Now
guys got your
and now
first
that
step.
we're here, just so that they don't have to keep looking over their shoulder, and that's it.
We're just filming. That's all we're doing.
I know what you're doing. And that's fine.
Why they so intimidated by a couple? You guys know me. You guys know I don't. You know.
I know. But they can't look over their back and talk to this guy who's kind of upset at the same time. So now that we're here, you're fine.
Okay.
Name and badge number.
Bornberg, you know me.
You're the one that likes to dox my name, right?
I don't know, Justin Chi. Is that what doxing is? Calling you by your name?
Well, that really wouldn't be doxing because, well, your name is a matter of public record. You were arrested before, so you're on the criminal database. You were in newspapers before. You have been on different YouTube channels where they've given out your name. So it's not really doxing.
See how you guys make yourselves look so
Thornburg,
stupid?
718. That's me.
Thornburg 718.
Yep.
Chris Blea, 739.
Right on, thank you. All right, Thornburg. 5 elements, 5 freedoms.
Yeah, do you know what the 5 freedoms are under the First Amendment?
I didn't know I was here for a constitutional test.
You should
We
you
swore
should
an
know
oath
these.
to it, so it's pretty important.
So,
Yeah, they're just conducting an investigation like he said. You're welcome to film from a safe distance.
You don't know the 5 freedoms then, huh? It's really easy. It's important that we all understand it. Being the First Amendment of the U.S. Constitution. And you can remember with the acronym RAPS.
you Blea, you know the 5 freedoms?
I'm just gonna. I don't want to engage. Okay, I'm just
You
here.
did engage with us.
Okay, I'm gonna pay attention to the officers, and you're allowed to do what you want to do, and that's fine. Okay.
So you're saying you don't know the 5 freedoms?
I came down with a searing case of who gives a crap.
They don't know the 5 freedoms. All right, go ahead. Teach them.
RAPS. So RAPS is religion, assembly, petition, press, speech. Freedom of religion, freedom of assembly, freedom of press, freedom to petition your government for redress of grievances, freedom of speech.
Thank you. Thanks, Rich.
And I'm ending the video here. Now, it does continue on for a bit more where they accuse the officers of trying to violate their civil rights and that they don't know the Constitution. But I do have some good news. You see, these 2 idiots were eventually arrested for obstructing and resisting an officer, the same law I went over. On February 7th, 4 Corners Fist in the Air was arrested on this charge, but not only that, it violated the probation he was on for trespassing at a park after closing, where he had to do 66 days in the county jail. And his redheaded friend was picked up February 12th. At the time of this recording, their charges are still pending for this. So if you guys like this video, please like, share, and subscribe. Leave a thumbs up and a comment because it helps me with the algorithm. And if you can, please consider becoming a member. With all that being said, be well, be safe, and I'll see you guys next time. And a special thanks to all members of the news team. Without your guys' continuous ongoing support, I couldn't keep the channel going, so I want to thank all of you personally from the bottom of my heart.